Last week, I asked you a question. This week, I'm going over your answers. Thanks for watching the show. I'm Matthew the Great Coin Roll Hunter. Like, subscribe, and share! Coin roll, hunting. Welcome to Matthew the Great Coin Roll Hunter. All right. Last week, I asked you this. Boop.
Oh boy, have I got a question for you. This is your first time joining me. I am Matthew the Great Coin Roll Hunter. Welcome back, any coin roll hunters and friends of the show. This week's question is a big one. When does a 2000p of Philadelphia Sacagawea dollar sell for 5,000 times its worth? Well, we're going to break this question down. Heritage Auction recorded in April 24th, 2013, a sale price of just one of these coins for over $5,000, exactly $5,288. That's 5,288 times its worth. This is a modern coin. Now that coin was in SP69 grade, very high condition. Well, I want to know why does the Sacagawea dollar include this special edition run with a presentation finish? Why did they do that? And for bonus points, if you can tell me how they accomplished that in the comments below, excellent. Because if you take a look at these two examples here on the left of your screen, that top example shows the satin finish. This is the same finish that they put on all of the circulating gold dollars. But this bottom finish, that's the presentation finish. And it is shiny. This thing is absolutely gorgeous. It looks like it's like liquid metal. They did a great job on it. Is it worth over 5,000 times its face value as a modern coin? Well, I don't know. So I'm asking you, why don't you tell me what you know about this presentation finish, this special run of the Sacagawea dollar, this 2001 Philadelphia golden coin? And put that in the answers in the comments below. And next week, I'm going to go over your answers. I'm going to do some research myself, and we're going to get to the bottom of it. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next week. Bye.
All right. Well, before we get into your answers, why don't I go over what the correct answer is, and we'll see how the rest of you did. Now, it's not always important to have the right answer, so if you do not know the answer to these questions, feel free to string your best line of BS in the comments, and I'll read those too, because here at Matthew the Great Coin Roll Hunter, we like to have a good laugh, and we're not too pompous to show it. So, let's get into the correct answer to why there exists this special run of 5,000 Sacagawea dollars. All right, so get comfortable. I got to get my notes here. It's very important to understand that the obverse side of the coin, the head side of the coin, was designed by Glenna Goodacre. Now, as a payment for her effort, she has received and was presented 5,000 of these special run of coins. Now, these are not proof coins. These with the special finish are actually a high quality uncirculated finish. Now, what does that mean? Well, it means that, and this is the answer to the bonus question, when they went to mint the first 5,000 of these coins, they did what's called a burnished finish on the dies, and that left this really high quality and deep impression on the coins when they minted it. They also pressed them with a lot more pressure as well, so the details are much more fine and clear. And that's what makes this presentation finish so special. That and the fact that these 5,000 coins were presented to Glenna Goodacre in the 2000 series as payment. So she was able to sell those on the open market to collectors like us as part of her payment for the effort that she took to design the obverse side of the coin. Now, that is the history of the Sacagawea dollar. Now, the obverse side of the coin features a depiction of the Native American Shoshone Sacagawea carrying her infant son, Jean Baptiste, as she took and escorted Lewis and Clark out west. And so that is who she is, and that is why we are kind of honoring her on this Sacagawea coin. Now, in reference to this special run of 5,000 coins, we call those the Glenna Goodacre coins, and that represents kind of like a special collector item in the series. So if you got that question correct in the answers below, I'm going to find out now. So here we go. Let's see if you are a bunch of coin snobs or a bunch of coin slobs. And don't forget, if you don't know the answer, put something funny in there, because I like to have a good time too. So first up, Nathan Trevor, American Collector. He's got to know the answer. I know I'll never own one unless I get it coin roll hunting. Good information. Now that is probably a correct answer, maybe not to the question I asked, but he poses an interesting thought. Let's dive into that a little bit here, Nathan. Do you think that we'll find one of these Glenna Goodacre coins coin roll hunting? Is it possible? Did somebody steal a collection and change it in at a Coinstar? Or did a family member inherit this collection and not understand what they had and took it to the bank? Let me know what you think in the comments in this video. Do you think you'll find a Goodacre dollar coin roll hunting in circulation? Great question there, or great statement there, Nathan. Posing an interesting question, but not the correct answer to this one. So next up, Cool Gaming YT. Thanks for commenting. Hey, thank you so much for subscribing to me. Hey, I appreciate you as well. Thanks for coming by, watching the show, and participating. All right, Lloyd B. Hey, my name is Lloyd, Clean, Texas. How much do Cheerios, that's one thing, or the Spear go to you and not be a good condition? That's what I think of. I can't read and write. Roger, listen, you guys, all the past. Let's see, couple WC out of coins. Thank you, bye-bye. All right, Lloyd, thank you so much for joining the channel, checking out the video, and dropping a line. Lloyd kind of pinpoints another interesting thing we can find in these Sacagawea dollars is the Cheerios dollar. Now, I have explored that coin a little bit in previous videos, but maybe we'll dedicate an entire video to that. And then I'm not sure what you mean by the Spear. So an interesting lead there. I'm going to have to look into that one, Lloyd. I appreciate you dropping by and leaving a comment. I'll make a note of it, and we'll continue to see what we can find in the future. Thank you for dropping by. Long Island's Hardcore Detectorist, thank you for watching the show and participating. Great video, and thanks for sharing and talking about this coin. You bet. I love talking about coins. J. Charles Outdoors, that's a lot of money. Thanks for the info. That is a lot of money. 5,000 times worth for a modern day coin. Keep in mind, this coin was minted in 2000. It's only 20 years old, and it's already going for 5,000, probably more, because when that coin sold, it was only a few years after it was issued, so it could be even more. Delightfully understated. Thank you, J. Charles Outdoors. Bin Bin Baba, thank you for coming by. Thank you for sharing. All right, Adventures, thank you for watching the channel. Stay safe, everyone. Great advice in this time of plague. INY Gaff, my guess would be that it is a true solid gold coin, likely 22 or 24 karat. Oh, interesting. So we're down to our first legitimate answer to the question. Ian, that is an excellent thought, because the nickname for these small dollar coins is gold dollars. So thinking with your head, unfortunately not the right answer, but an interesting thought indeed. How cool would it be if we had a solid gold version of this coin? Man, that thing would be off the charts. Thank you so much, check out Ian's channel. Up next, Gina R. Wow, I don't know, but I sure want to find out. Me too. All right, thank you, Gina. Johnny, thanks for dropping by. Let's check out what you had to say. Let's hit that read more real quick. Well, only thing I can come up with is that the other coin are in pure gold. Otherwise, it's ridiculously, or someone is stupid to try to sell that thing for 500 times more. What I'd be glad to know as well. Regards. All right, so a lot of you think it's going to be in pure gold, and that's a tribute to that burnished finish on the dies and that golden complexion that it has. So very valid answer. Kind of funny to think that somebody would pay that much, but if you think about it too, as a collector, paying that much for this coin is also kind of a respectful tribute to the artist that designed it. So that could play a lot into this as well. Maybe there's a lot of generous numismatists out there that felt like they got the money to spend, they'd like that piece, and knowing that it goes to the artist of that coin, just feeling very philanthropic. So very interesting though. I mean, that finish is so good it does look like a gold coin. So they did a very good job on that. Metal detector sum up coin. Oh, I don't speak Spanish, but I appreciate you coming by. I'm going to have to Google translate that one. But thank you for participating. Tupac Coin Roll Hunter. Great video. There is 2 different special runs on the Sacagawea dollar. The first is the Cheerios Sacagawea 5,000 were put in boxes of Cheerios. You can tell those by the tail feathers, and the second one is the, let's see here, want to know what the second one is. And the second one is the 5,000 special finish that was given to the lady who designed the Sacagawea. All right, this is a solid, legitimate answer here, everybody. Tupac Coin Collector, very good job. So this answers our earlier question about the Cheerios dollar. So according to Tupac Coin Collector, there's another 5,000 coin run for the Cheerios dollar. Now, maybe I'll put out a video for that as well, because that is really interesting. So when they came out with the Sacagawea design, that was like a really big deal, because we came off of the Susan B. Anthony, which kept getting confused with the quarter, which blows my mind. But we can talk about that a little bit later. But for right now, make note and go check out Tupac Coin Roll Hunter. He knows what he's talking about. And we got the first correct answer. All right. And gravity still works in the apocalypse. Okay. Here we go. And we're back. Excellent. So, Aunt Orta, first timer. Awesome. Thanks for coming to the show. All I know, Sacagawea dollar is one of my favorite. Hey, all right. So I'm taking this time to skill up on my small dollars. Sounds like you are too. Thanks for dropping by and checking out the show. And I hope that this video has increased your love of this particular coin. Tupac Coin Roll Hunter, back again. Both designs are worth $5,000. All right. Really love this engagement. So really exciting. Those Cheerios dollars are also worth 5,000 times. So that is really good to know. Thank you very much. Great information. Will Hobson, how many were circulated? Oh, that's a great question. I am going to have to get back to you with that answer, because you probably don't want to watch me look that up in the Red Book. But for questions like these, I would get yourself a Whitman Red Book, which is a guide to the United States, United States coins. I did a video earlier this week when I recorded this, and get yourself one as soon as you can, and we can answer those questions as well. Rox Cousteau, You need to try and find a local dump man prior to, say, 1960, sometimes 1950. Everything was just thrown over a hill. Anyone over, say, 70 to 75 will remember where the dumps are. At most of the dumps, let's see here, I found just asking around. You can even find coins and all kinds of stuff. You should give it a shot. You would find one, and you would find lots of it with little effort. All right, well, great advice. Not the answer to the question in the video, but I'll have to consider that as well. Let's see here. Discovery Planet, top shelf coin. Indeed it is. Now,